What's up, everyone? Alright, here is another video where I'm going to talk to you about some of the changes in the house because I'm really proud of how the room looks, and also I painted stuff. And my desk is outside at the moment. So you can see that over there. Everything's white now! And I apologize because I should really have waited until the daytime in order to record the video, because then it would be better. But I didn't do that. I'm impatient and I wanted to record a video and chat with you guys now. So that's what I'm doing. So I painted all this white, and it's with like waterproof paint. So I need to do one more coat. As you can tell, it's kind of like a little bit patchy, but I'm honestly really surprised by the quality of it, because this is just one coat. Like this is 4 coats. And okay, this paint, 5 gallons of it costs the same as 1 gallon of this paint. This paint washes off with water. So you look down there, that is from when rain gets on the wall and it slowly washes it away, whereas this is like waterproof and sealing paint. So, and when I say sealing, I mean like sealant, not that thing, okay? So this stuff you can use to kind of shut off concrete, and it makes it more resistant to water and that kind of thing. But I used up the whole gallon. I need more. So you can see I painted like that area, but I didn't paint the wall over there, and I ran out of paint, so I didn't finish painting that part. You can see all that, right? Looks kind of splotchy. So I'm gonna get another gallon and do that. And then the next thing is, supposedly, actually, our landlord's gonna pay somebody to do this. Honestly, I'm one of those people who like, I know that technically it's the landlord's responsibility to deal with all this stuff. One second. I'm going to try and see if... Where's my camera? Oh, look at that! The camera was all smudgy. Well, that looks much better. So I know that the landlord is, like, it's their responsibility to, you know, fix the house up. But honestly, in my head, I look at it about, like, stress and what I enjoy. And if I want to communicate with my landlord, that means, like, okay, talking to them, getting them to spend money, and they don't really have that much money, so that's kind of troublesome. And then dealing with the communication, having somebody come here, dealing with the fact that if somebody says they're going to be here tomorrow, that means they're not going to show up for a week, and we're going to have to call them and fight for this for like another 2 weeks. I'd rather just do everything myself and pay for it, honestly. Especially because everything is so cheap here. Like, if I put $400 into this house, it's still cheaper than my rent in the States for 1 bedroom. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I know that there are places that you can live in the States for $200 for a house, but I didn't live in one. I lived in Fairfax County, and it was $750 for 1 bedroom. So, yeah. But the next thing to do is to get this kind of... At first we thought we were going to replace it, but then the others pointed out that all you actually have to do, it's made of concrete. Okay, I'm talking a little bit too quick. Let me backtrack a little bit. So in Central America, this is your washing machine. It's like how most people wash clothes. And so the way it works is you have this basin here, right? And this basin, if you're lucky, has a hole in it that drains the water, and you stuff it with a plastic bag to stop it. This one doesn't have a hole in it. So you have to, like, if you want to drain it, you have to shovel out all of the water. So you have that, and that's your kind of reservoir of water. And then next to that, you have this, and sorry, it's so dark you guys can't really see, but it's got these ribs here. This is all just concrete, okay? And so what you do is you soak your clothes, and then you put them here, and then you just go like that. Like, and all the dirty water runs off the side. But this one is really effed up. Like, let me show you real quick. You see all this? It's old. It's like 30 years old, or 20 years, or something like that. Like, the concrete thing has fallen out of the wall. So, I need to fix it. It's actually, I thought it would, like, I'd have to buy a new one and deal with moving that, but one of my friends pointed out, like, oh, you just buy a bag of concrete and then just reshape it and reform it, and then it looks brand new. So, we're going to do that at some point. But aside from that, we're going to work on the garden. So, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to do some research into, or actually, if any of you guys watching this video know, I want to grow some basic things that I will actually eat. So the things I eat regularly that are growable: garlic, onions, peppers, like jalapenos or sweet peppers. What else do I eat on a very regular basis? Those are the big ones. So basically I need to figure out if any of those plants could be grown in this amount of space. So this dirt here is actually quite deep. Like, there's a concrete floor right here, right? But there's no concrete floor where the dirt is. Obviously, there's a freaking tree there. So this dirt just goes on. There's, like, you could just keep digging and digging and digging and digging. The thing is, I gotta figure out about the lighting, because plants need a lot of light. And another thing that I really like eating is tomatoes, but unfortunately I know from experience that tomatoes need a lot of direct sunlight. And by painting the wall white, I've increased the amount of indirect sunlight, which is gonna help the plants, but a tomato needs a lot of plants. A lot of sunlight, so probably not gonna work out. But yeah, so we've done clothes, that's stuff hanging out. This is where I was working today, as you can see. I've been recording videos over here because it looks really nice with the white backdrop and the plants. And right now it's dark, you know, I know the lighting kind of sucks right now and I apologize about that. But in the daytime it's much, much better. So now we're going to go, this is where I normally work in the office, and it's just like, there's nothing in here at the moment. It's pretty bland. Ceiling's still kind of crappy, I got to fix that. But I am really proud of the room. Because now, okay, 1 second. So let me do this thing. We're gonna look around. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, look, there's a TV now. And obviously this area is still like bad, but at this point I've lived here long enough that I've kind of forgotten about it. And the floor in this room, I've got to redo the grout. But now we have like enough like floor mats and that kind of thing that I like how it looks. And I absolutely love having lots of pillows. Like, oh my god, I'm every day I get so excited to just like be surrounded in pillows. I'm one of those people who likes, like, when I sleep, I like to have like be hugging a pillow and have a pillow on my head and then have a pillow like in my crotch and then have pillows covering my feet. That is like perfect. I love it. I have like some weird reverse claustrophobia thing where I like being in like, I like having things like on top of me when I sleep. I don't know why. It's like some cats and dogs are like that too. Like they sleep under tables. I don't know if it's some weird instinctual thing or what, but yeah. So this is how things are looking so far. Ceiling's still crappy. Gonna replace that. That should be pretty cheap. I mean, these things are just like foam, so they shouldn't be that expensive. But who knows? We'll see. What else is new? I've showed you guys that. I've showed you the stove. I got a pot. Yeah, so we can actually like cook like soups and that kind of thing. I make like pupusas. I actually really enjoy cooking. I cook a lot. I'll probably at some point do cooking videos for my YouTube channel. Like, I know myself and I like doing videos about pretty much everything. So I know that's going to happen eventually. But it's kind of complicated because most of my videos I have to do one-handed. So that gets kind of tricky at times, right? And with cooking one-handed is not easy. So I need to actually have like a setup and get some kind of like selfie stick and deal with all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that's about everything. Yeah, there's a fridge, got a bunch of tea, got my kettle. Yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bum, 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 bum. End the video. There we go.